1 second. I don't think I am recording, am I? There we go. Okay, anyway, we're recording now, so let's get started. Share screen, and we'll see. Let's do desktop 1. Hopefully you guys can see my screen now. If you can't see my screen, let me know. If you can't see my screen, it's all good. So, as I said, I'm going to be using Commission Gorilla here, and let me actually just go back here to my pages. And as I said, if you guys have Commission Gorilla, just let me know. I can just give you a code so that you can then go to import, enter my code, and you'll have the exact same page that I'm using, so that's completely fine. What I'm going to do now is I am going to go to the previous page, one that I made $2,700 or $2,800 from, Fuego Breakout, and I'm going to simply clone this page. So, okay, I have so many pages here. Fuego Breakout Review, this one. So I'm going to clone this page. And what that's going to do is it's just going to give me the exact same page that I used for this one. And then I'm just going to modify this one a bit. So I'm going to go to page settings here. And then I'll just change this to Bang Bang Profits. And for anyone watching here now that would like a review copy of Bang Bang Profits, which is Brendan's product that is launching on the 16th of November, which is on Friday, let me know. And as soon as it's ready, I'll send it over to you. It's still not ready as far as I know. So we'll have to take a look at that in a little while. Anyway, for now, let's get rid of this. And anyway, here's what's, for those of you that are new to Commission Gorilla, basically what it is it's going to let you create bonus pages very, very easily. So this is what mine always looks like. And the only thing that I'm going to change, and that's why it's so quick as well, I'm just going to change this to Bang Bang Profits Review, and then obviously I'll have to replace this video, but I haven't done my review yet because I don't have a review copy for the product, so this is going to be the final step. What I am going to change here, however, is something we can do now. So let's see if I can find that one. Bang Bang Profits.com should be that one, I think. Yep, this is the one, and here's the man himself. So let's go and get my affiliate link first, and this is what you're going to have to do as well. So gotta log in first. And this is super important as well, obviously, because if you get the import code from me, then you're not going to want to forget to replace the affiliate link, because you obviously want your affiliate link and not mine. So also, if anyone wants to promote it and you're not currently approved, just give me your Warrior Plus username. This one up here. Mine is just Jonas Lindgren. So just give me that one and I will approve you and you'll be able to promote then. So next step, let's go back to Commission Gorilla because I copied the code. Was it here? Yeah. So I'm just going to change this one. So link override. This is basically the code that is going to be right here. And I am going to change this to get Bang Bang Profits plus my bonuses now. Let's move this one up here again. And we're pretty much done with the whole thing now. So this is a countdown timer if you want to have that as completely optional. I don't know if I've seen that it's increased conversion rates or not, because I've only used this for a little while, but it is something that I'm going to be continuing to use. And so my thoughts here on the bonus page is just, first of all, I just have my name, so Jonas Lindgren's Bang Bang Profits Review. This is basically just to tell people like, okay, this is going to be a review of Bang Bang Profits, and Jonas is the one that's going to make the actual review. Right away after that, I got my video here, and right under the video, I have my link. And the reason for that is just because I want it to be easy for people to watch my video and then directly after that buy the product if they want to do that. And I also tell people sometimes, like, just click the link below this video if you want to pick this up. So I just make it easy for people, and that's the thing with these kind of bonus pages. You should always make it as easy as possible for people to actually buy it. Anyway, let me just change this. This one, SEO features. This is basically. This is what people are going to see at the top, is where it says Commission Gorilla here. It's just going to say Bang Bang Profits. So one thing that I also like to do quite often here with Commission Gorilla is I like to click save every now and then, because I've done this a couple of times. I make the whole page, and it takes, like, as I said, like 10 to 20 minutes typically. And once I'm done, I click save and everything's just lost and I have to do it again. And that's super annoying. So try and make a habit to save the page every 5 minutes or so every time you do something major, basically. So with this countdown timer, I actually don't know when the product Let's see if Brendan updated that one. When this launch is over, I know it launches on the 16th, but I don't know how long this launch period is going to be. So I'm going to have to do the timer later on. So with this one, we can see that I have a picture here of Fuego Breakout. I don't know if Brendan has actually made any graphics for this one yet. I don't think he has. Let's see. No, he hasn't. But typically what I do is if there is a graphic here, so if you go to Fuego Breakout instead, I'll show you what I would do. That would be the sales page. So I would simply go to the sales page. And this may not be the right page. It is the right page. Cool. Let me see. Okay, so Mike says he wants a review copy. Absolutely, Mike. And if you have Commission Grid, that's awesome. Cool. I will send you the copy of. I'll send you my import code. So I'll just scroll down here. And I will simply take this picture right here. So I'll just right-click this one. I would click Copy Image Address. I would go back to Commission Gorilla here. I would go here, and I would just paste it in. And that's it. I just click OK, and the picture's there. That's all you have to do. So you don't have to save the picture and upload it on your own server or anything like that. Just make it as simple as possible. But as I said, there's no graphics available as of now for Bang Bang Profit. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer. I don't think there's a sales page preview either. As of now, my computer just freeze. Okay, it's slowing. Yeah, that's an old product. Anyway, let's skip that for now. But what I would do then if it was available is what I just showed you with Fuego Breakout and just paste that in there. So after that, I like to make a little bit of a explanation of the product. So this is also created by Brendan Mason Journal, basically. I think this one is actually just Brendan, so I just changed this one to Bang Bang Profits is created by Brendan Mace. And then I would typically do, actually I already have that below here. So Brendan is #1 vendor on the entire Warrior Plus network, and Jono is one of the top affiliates on both Warrior Plus and JV. So this is basically just to build trust and show people that these are people that actually know what they're talking about. And this is no lie, Brendan is literally the #1 vendor on the entire network. There's hundreds or probably thousands of people that have launched products here, and Brendan is #1, so he knows what he's doing. So I would probably leave it like something like that. Brendan is #1 vendor on the entire Warrior Plus network. Then I would probably do something like in Bang Bang Profits. I haven't actually seen the full product yet, so I'm not entirely sure what it is about. So I can't actually finish the entire page here. But I do believe what people are going to get access to is basically 13 done-for-you pages or done-for-you campaigns. I think these might be with emails and stuff as well, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll just give you an example. So for the lost code, for example, that one was about selling high-ticket items kind of over Skype or over the phone. So I'll just be, in that case, not for this one, but I would just write something like, you'll learn how to sell high-ticket items over the phone using Brendan's script that he has mastered. Brendan typically converts 70% of the people that he gets on the phone with selling products at 497. Just something like this. It absolutely doesn't have to be like a full website or anything. Just something really short, because most people are not even going to read this in the first place. They'll watch your review and they'll either buy it right away or they're not going to buy. So I typically just write a little bit here. So something like this. And then I'll just do something like, if I've actually tested method myself, I would say so. And I have been doing a little bit of Skype selling and stuff lately. So I'd probably do like, I just tried this. I just started trying this out myself, something like that. Anyway, let's leave this part now because it's not very important. You can just watch my other bonus pages, just get an idea of what I write. But I would typically just write something like that and then just watch my video to learn more. That would be it. After that, I typically go over the upsells. Let's do that. Let's go back to the JV page here for Bang Bang. Again, I'm not 100% sure this is completely done yet. So what I would do here, though, is I'm just going to copy this whole thing. Going to go back to Commission Gorilla, and then I'll replace this because this is the previous one. It's pretty much the exact same upsells as of right now, which is why I'm not 100% sure it's going to be these ones, but in that case, I'm just going to change it. I like having the text here in white, but this is something that is completely up to you. I also like to have it in bold because it looks a little bit bigger then. So after that, I'll just space it out a little bit, like this. Something like that. Cool. And then I would take a look at the pricing for the upsell. So we can go back here so we can see that the first one is 37, second one is 197. Again, this is something that I'm going to have to double check, and this applies to you as well. If you get my import code, please double check this by the time it goes live because it might have been changed a little bit. But let's just do it for now as an example. So $37 for the first one. So I would then do 37. And I typically get this one in another color just to, I don't know, make it stand out a little bit. So this one could probably be green. And then OTO2, this one is $197. I know that because I just know that. Let's take this one as green as well. And then the downsell, okay, so 14-day trial rebills at $37 per month. Which one's that? Okay, that's that one. That's a $4.95 trial and then $37 per month. Cool. Wait, yeah, this isn't completely correct because this isn't lifetime campaigns actually. So I'll have to. I think this is. Wait, did I just read this wrong perhaps? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I thought this one said lifetime campaigns. Never mind. Yeah, so this one is going to be a 14-day trial at $4.95. And I'll probably just do something like that. Then become monthly members at a decent sized commission fee. So one thing that I always get rid of on my bonus page is anything that mentions commissions or something on the actual funnel, because it doesn't really make sense that people that might be interested in buying this from you, they don't want to see that you're going to get like massive commissions and things like that. So I typically get rid of this. So I'll just say, okay, get monthly campaigns from us for life. This is a one-time payment with no recurring fees whatsoever. That's perfect. That can be left completely alone. How to get traffic to down for you campaigns. That's perfect as well. We're going to let people test this out for 2 weeks first, then become monthly members. So I'll just do something like, I'll just get rid of that. We're going to let people test this out for 2 weeks. Let me just see if there's someone that wants to get on the webinar now. Something else. Okay, so OTO3 easiest system ever. That one is 157, I think. I'm pretty sure it is actually 157. So again, just get this bit in green. But again, this is something you can change. This is not something that I've split tested a lot. So I don't know if you get this in red color, if that would convert better. This is just how I've always done it, and it converts really well for me. So I'm not really going to play around with it too much. This one's 197. On green. License rights, I believe it's 97. 97, that's correct. So let's just do that. 97. Green. And that one is pretty much done now. So license rights, 100% commissions on the entire funnel. That's fine as well. We're going to allow 100 people aside from the traffic directly from our sales pages. An excellent investment. Yeah, just leave that as well. Everything all set up and good to go for easy profits. I might have changed this one a little bit, or basically added a little bit more information. So I'll do that before I give you guys the import code, because this is kind of it's a good upsell, but you kind of need to know what it is that you're getting into, and you may want to explain to potential customers what it is as well. So that is pretty much it. Here are the upsells. This is what I wrote here. That one is done. So you also get this exclusive bonus package when you pick up, and I'll change this one to bang, bang, profits from this page. Now, in terms of bonuses, what I typically do is I'll look at the product first and see what it is, and then I'll try and figure out like what could people want as a bonus, or what could they need that isn't explained in the main course. For example, if this is 13 down for you campaigns, which I know it is, but I don't really know if there's any traffic, like training involved in how to get traffic. So if there isn't, I'm going to offer a course on how people can rank videos on YouTube, and also throw in an extra bonus on how they can rank websites on Google as well. So if someone types in, for example, Bang Bang Profits review on either Google or YouTube, I'll do my best to have my video and website ranked at the very top. This is something that typically converts well, or people typically like these bonuses because it kind of complements the course. So instead of just like putting in like 100 random bonuses, it's typically better to just have a few congruent bonuses. So if you take a look at the ones that I did for Fuego Breakout, this one was kind of hypey. I can't actually remember what this was. Stupid simple tweet prevents you from getting banned. I think Fuego Breakout was about, oh yeah, this was retargeting, I think, and I basically just told people not to send traffic directly to the sales page on like a Warrior Plus sales page, because that one is not going to have all the necessary pages that Google will require. So in this video, in this bonus, which was like 2 or 3 minutes long, I basically just told people, before you send traffic using Google Ads, make sure you set up a simple bonus page first, or like a review or something, because that's going to prevent you from possibly getting banned and having your account shut down forever, which would suck. And I just made like a big point of that. Like, if you don't buy this from me, you risk getting your entire account shut down, and you lose tens of thousands of dollars. Basically, I typically don't hype the bonuses up this much, but in this case I did. The other one was double your Fuego Breakout conversion rate every single time with this crazy simple method. This was another video that was like 2 minutes long, and I kind of did the same thing here. I just told people, send people to a bonus page first. It's going to convert so much better when people see a review and get a little bit more information. So that was the other bonuses, and this is something that you can do. It doesn't have to be complicated. As I said, I think this video was like 1 or 2 minutes. We can actually take a look. Breakout. Okay, so it was 3 minutes long, the first one. And the second bonus was 2 minutes and 1 second long. So very short bonuses, nothing advanced at all, but people still liked the bonuses, and they got what I said that they would get. So no one felt deceived or anything like that. So just make simple bonuses. You can also get access to the bonus vault, however, if you want to do that. The bonus vault is something that Brendan created a couple of years ago, and it's basically 40 different bonuses that is on a page that you can take and use and just give people those bonuses. I've done that several times as well. It does convert. Let's see if I actually have the link to that one. Bonus vault. Nope, that was the sales page. Let me get rid of this one. Is it this one, perhaps? And seeing as you're a PPA member, you get this for free as well. So just let me know if you don't have access to this and you would like to get access to it. So this is what it's going to look like. And all of the bonuses here, you can just take. So for example, if you want my course where I show people how to rank videos and stuff, you can just click giveaway as bonus. You'll then get a link that you can give people. You can use these graphics on your bonus page, and that's it. So super simple stuff. So you got 40 bonuses here. Just take something that is congruent to the course. For example, if you're promoting a course that has to do with, let's say, Bing ads, just give this bonus away. The Bing ads mastery training, just go here, click give away as a bonus, done. Super simple. If you have something that is about ranking videos, for example, well, give them my course as well. So, and you can use as many or as few as you want. So if you just want to give away 1 bonus, that's fine. If you want to give away 10 bonuses, that's fine. As I said, though, it's better to just give a few congruent bonuses than to go crazy and just do like, yeah, I've got 40 different bonuses and then add like 2,000 PLR bonuses. Like, some people, maybe they will buy from you, but it's not really going to help anyone out, because they're just going to get like an overload of information, and they're not going to go through all of the bonuses either. There's just no way. And it's typically better for people to just focus on what they're actually buying instead of getting like too much or too many bonuses. Just be careful here. Don't give away too many bonuses. All right, let's go back to what were we talking about? Okay, so yeah, bonus vault, you can do this to get bonuses. That's completely fine. And that's pretty much what I'm doing here. So this one was, this is something that I usually do with one of my business partners, Trevor. exclusive webinar. This is something that may be a little bit too complicated for you at this point. That's completely fine. You don't need to give a bonus like this away, so let's just skip that one. This one is pretty clever, actually. So basically what I did here was buy Fuego Breakout plus at least one OTO and get a 30-minute Skype call with myself. So this is basically just to get people to buy the upsells as well and not just buy the first product, which is $12.95, which will give you $11.46 in commissions, I think. So this is if you want to make a little bit more money, basically, in that case. And again, you may not be at the point yet where you feel comfortable that you could actually teach someone something with a Skype call. But in that case, what you could do is give people, like, for example, again, if we're doing like a YouTube ranking course, give this as a bonus for them picking up the course without any upsell. So just tell them, like, you'll get this. And then if they get an upsell, they also get 10x commissions, and they also get 5-figure freedom. And just add on a couple more bonuses to make it seem like people are crazy if they don't pick up at least one upsell so that they get your awesome extra bonuses, basically. That's something that I do every now and then as well. OTO 5, this is also something that you can't really do. But that is pretty much it. So what I would need to do now is I just need to get this link again because I forgot that I had it in a second place. And this is something that I would do as well if I were you. So if people are going here and taking a look at your bonuses, just make sure you have a link here as well. Again, just to make it easier for people so that they don't have to go back, and just make sure you change this to the actual product that you're promoting. Bang, bang, profits plus bonuses. Yeah. Cool. And that's it. And then I just have a little link here, like questions, send an email to jonas__lindgren@hotmail.com. So this is just so if people want to contact me before they make a purchase or after they make the purchase. And then I just have like, thanks for watching my review. I hope you liked it. Picture of myself, my URL, and then I have a privacy policy, disclaimer, terms, contact. And that's it. And this is something you should put here as well. At the bottom of the page, I have like an affiliate disclaimer. I think this is mainly important if you're running ads to this page. If you're just getting it from YouTube, probably not 100% required, but I'm rather safe than sorry, or however the saying goes. So I would definitely put something like this on your site as well. I actually think I put that on my main website as well. Let's see, I might have. If I didn't, I probably will. I didn't actually. Okay, I'd probably do something like that. Maybe I have it on my review page here. I don't actually. Cool. That's something that I might do. But yeah, on this page I also have a disclaimer, privacy policy, terms of use, FTC disclaimer, contact, and just as I said, just to be safe, basically. Cool. Well, let's skip that then. That's how I make my bonus pages. So once I've done this now, this is pretty much done. The only thing that I have to change now is I have to make the actual graphics. And as far as graphic goes, I'll go to canva.com. This is completely free. This is what I would recommend you to do as well. You can set this one up for, I think you can do it for YouTube thumbnails just to get the correct size. If not, you can just put any picture here. Basically, it's going to work anyway. And one thing you may notice that, notice is that all of my thumbnails typically look super silly. The reason for that is just I would kind of just want to stand out a little bit. So if someone searches on YouTube and everyone has got like a boring page of their screen, you can't really see what's happening, and then I'm there and I'm like looking all crazy. I'm thinking that it might help me get some more clicks. So what I would do then is I would scroll down. I'd probably do this one. So I would change this one again to bang, bang, profits, bonus. Then I would do bonus 1. And then I would go to, so as I said, I'll probably use something like how to rank videos. I just do learn how I rank videos and websites at the top of Google, YouTube. And you can actually do something like this yourself, even though you don't have perhaps all of the bonuses that I'm using. Just go to the bonus vault. This is my first course that I launched with Brendan that actually shows people how to rank videos. You can just do that. That'll work just fine. All right, I think that's pretty much it. So after that, I would just, you can actually click download on it somewhere, but I typically just take a screenshot. So if you have a Mac, you can just click Command-Shift-4. And you can just choose the size. I'll just do this. And I'll just go like that. And it's done. I'm just then going to upload this one to my website. Then I'm going to paste it in here. So I'll just replace these bonuses, and then I'm 100% done. So that's all I do with my bonus page. And every time there's a new product that's coming out, the only thing I do is I replace the product name, I replace the upsells, I write a super short description here of the product, get the new picture here of the actual product, replace text here, and then if I know when this is going to end, I'll change the countdown. I think the countdown time might actually be an upsell to Commission Gorilla for like $37. I would say it's not required. It is something that I'm using on all of my pages as of right now, but I don't know if it's 100% required. If you feel like $37 or $47 or whatever it is enough, that's completely fine. You'll still be able to use the everything else I showed right now. So that's what I do, and then just click save and exit, and I can just give you my template right away for this one. The only thing that I want you to change, actually it's this code, right? Actually, I'll give you the code afterwards because I want to leave something out. The only thing that you need to change here with Commission Gorilla is let's see, we got that one. Bang, profits. Where did it go? There we go. I forgot one thing. So if we go back to edit page, the only thing you need to change here as well, besides my affiliate link, is you need to change this one and you need to upload this to your own website. I don't want you to use mine. You can take all the information that I have on my website, that's fine, but I don't want you to link to my website because that's going to put more load on my site, and my site might go down if you guys are sending like tons of traffic and stuff. So please set up your own privacy policy. And as I said, if you go to my website here and then go to the bottom, you can actually use the exact same thing that I'm using. That's completely fine. The only thing you need to make sure you change is here. On some places here, it's going to be my email. So just make sure you put your email there instead, because I don't want people on your website emailing me. That wouldn't make any sense. Make sure you change my email here. And then I think I have my address here as well. And then my name, change this one. Privacy policy, let's see here. So just at the bottom here, just change my address for your address. And that's pretty much it. That's all but that's how you make a high converting bonus page, the one that I just showed you now. So with that being said, let's end this. This actually took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Let's go back to a quick Q&A session. And then I think the next one is going to be, it's Tuesday today. Next one should be on not Thursday, because I have one with Trevor on Thursday, so probably on Friday then. But I'll give you the time and date for that. But anyway, let me take a look at the chat box. I think there's a ton of questions right now, so let's get started. Chat. All right. All right, so Jonas says, Jonas had created my site and profit builder. Then I created the lead capture page exactly as Brendan said, except I put my photo instead. That's awesome. Next steps are to find the instant offer and sync to Aweber. What I'm asking is, what instant offer should I get? The one that Brendan suggests in the video, the 5K formula. No, I would not go with that one. I would actually go with one of Brendan's offer instead. The reason for that is they convert ridiculously well. So as I said previously, I'll just show you my Warrior Plus account instead. I like being transparent. Out of my, I think I showed you this on the first webinar or the second one as well, but let me show you again. So let me show you from, I can just show you everything from like last. Let me show you my all-time stats on Warrior Plus instead. So overall, $45,000. It's actually more like $55,000 because a couple of sales didn't go through here, and I got my own coaching program as well, which is maybe like $6,000 or $7,000. But anyway, let me scroll down here, and we'll do from the, let's see, top 10 products here. Actually, this will be top 10 products. So if we go down here, we can see that on the top 10 products, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's to Unbreakable. Out of the top 10 products that I've ever promoted on Warrior Plus, Brendan's products will be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also Brendan's. 5, 6, 7. Wait, was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so Brendan's products are 7 of them are Brendan. So we can see here's just this one, The Awakening, $967 in commissions, 0-hour workdays. This was actually when I first met Brendan. This was back in 2016, I think, or 2015. No, 2016 in October, I think. So roughly 2 years ago. I didn't really know who Brendan was. It was just a friend of mine that said, like, this guy is coming out with a cool course. I think you should promote it. So I looked at it. I thought it was good. I promoted it. And after that, me and Brendan started talking. 6 months later, we launched our own product, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I got 120 sales for that one, made $1,053. Traffic Lace, this is Brendan and Jonos that they launched with Jason Fulton. Made $1,111. Fuego Multiplier, 1167. Lost Code, 1231. Fuego Breakout, 2,829. And then Project Profit Academy, a bit more. Anyway, what you're going to, or the product that I would recommend you to promote then, Giannis, is, let's see, conversion rates. So Fuego Breakout converted really well, but so did the other ones as well. I think I got more clicks sent to this after the launch period. I think this one was converting at around 40 to 50% in the beginning as well. And we've got, let's see, the Fuego Multiplier, Traffic Lace. This one's not working anymore, so please don't promote this one. It did convert well when it worked, and it worked really well. But as of right now, they're having some issues with it, so don't promote this one. 0 Workdays is getting a little bit outdated. I would say it's kind of old. This is, as I said, Brendan launched this in 2 years. It is really good, though, if you want to do solo ads. So most of the things here will still be valid. So if you want to, you can absolutely go ahead and promote them. But I would personally go with either Fuego Breakout or the Lost Code. These are my favorite products here, not just because it's the ones that I made the most commissions from, but because they're very solid courses. So the Lost Code, for example, will teach you how to sell high-ticket stuff over the phone, which can be an incredibly useful skill. So Brendan and I actually talked about this in Portugal as well. And basically what he was doing is he would basically get people on Skype and sell one of his cheaper coaches. This was like a digital version. And this was several years ago as well. But he would sell that one for, I think, it was either $500 or $1,000. And he would convert it like 70%, which is just insane. So for people that actually took action on this, I know there's several people that are actually making pretty good money now. So this is a fantastic course. Fuego Breakout is good as well. Me personally, I would probably just go with the Lost Code. I really like that one. That's something that I felt when I went through it, like, wow, this is super, super cool. This is something that no one else has ever taught before. So personally, I would probably go to Lost Code, Giannis. Let me see if I missed a question there. So then I created a lead capture page, exactly as Brendan says, except that I put my phone. Yeah, that's perfect. Next steps are to find the instant offer and sync there. Yeah, so if you have Aweber, it's pretty easy to sync. If you don't have Aweber, just let me know, and I'll help you get up and running with that, but it's super simple. So what I'm asking is what instant offer. Yeah, so instead of getting 5K formula, which Brendan suggested in an older video, this was before Profit Funnel 2.0 as well, and I don't think he had even launched like most of these products back then. So I would say go with Lost Code. That's what I would do. Lost Code or Fuego Multiplier or Fuego Breakout. One of those three. All right, let's take a look at the Q&A box. I saw a ton of questions there. Hashim says, whoops, there's some issues according to the funnel. Okay, let me take a look at that after this call, Hashim. That doesn't sound good. So yeah, Mike says, I have commissioned Gorilla, so please send my import code. We'll do that, Mike. Review copy for Bang Bang would be helpful. Warrior Plus user. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll approve you for that one, Mike. So make sure you request to promote that one, and I will hook you up. Okay, so Thomas says, you like to do bonus pages and what you say in the same way. And many do, maybe for branding recognition. Can this maybe over time unwittingly suppress your sales as your audience lists the same template every time from the same small list of reviewers? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. I know that Jono is typically using a very similar styled bonus page over and over again as well. And I think just I don't really care about how it looks like. I just want like my bonus or my review video. I want the button under the video. I just want a little bit of information. But what you can change to make it look slightly different every time, and this is what Jono does, is he gets the background from the actual sales. But let's see if I can show you that. That would kind of be interesting. I guess this is like a little super hack from Jono. Let's go back to Fuego. Yeah, let's do Fuego Breakout, actually. So what you could do here is this, and we'll have to open this in, I'll open that. Don't know if, let's take a look. fuegobreakout.com. And basically what Jonah would do here is, I think you might need Firefox for this, but I can't open Firefox right now. So if you want the bonus page to look very congruent with the, I can't do that now. In Firefox, you can go to page source and you'll be able to find the actual background picture image that they have here. So you can get this little gray, I don't even know what it is. I think that's Brendan right there. And then Jonah is under this video here, under all the girls. But that's one thing that you can do if you want to make it look slightly different every time. So this one, for example, is from Traffic Lace, the background that I have here, the purple and palm trees and stuff. But yeah, that's one thing you can do for sure if you don't want to make your bonus page look like exactly the same every time. That's probably a good idea, actually. So thank you for that. Yeah, that's what I've done on several pages, actually. I haven't done it lately, but if you take a look at, let's go on an old one. Where did I use something else? Can't even remember. Maybe Commission Typhoon. Take a look. Yeah, so this one had another background here. But as you can see, like they typically look very similar. So I got the button here. I got a picture of the product, some information. This was like a 30-day money back thing. Information about the upsells, bonuses, done. So that's up to you. But yeah, you can absolutely change the background to make it look even more congruent with the actual offer. That is a good idea for sure. Does Urgency Suite Pro integrate on the Gorilla pages hosted by Gorilla? That's also a very good question, Tom. I'm not 100% sure if it does. That might be WordPress only. I'll look into that. So Mike says, you mentioned that you have a general autoresponder email list. Tell me how I can sign up to your general email list to receive your autoresponder series. Yeah, I mean, I do have a follow-up series. I can send you a link to that one. That would probably be like my buyers list, and then I have like 5 emails in a follow-up sequence. But I can show you guys that that's actually a good topic for the next one. I'll show you my follow-up sequence. That could be interesting. I'll show you why I write what I write. And again, I am not an email marketing expert by any means, but I have done this for a while, and I'd like to think that I know at least a little bit because I do get fairly good results from my email marketing. So I'll give you a link to that one, Mike, and you can get my email series like then. Please do not buy anything that I recommend in these emails though, because as a Product Profit Academy member, we don't want you to buy any more products because you don't have to. You have everything you need in here, and you shouldn't buy anything else. And especially when it comes to like Brendan's products, like if you want a review copy there, let me know and I'll send that over to you. But I'll give you a link to that, Mike. So I'll both approve you for Bang Bang Profits, and as soon as review copies are ready, I will send you a copy of that. And that's for everyone. Anyone that wants a copy, just message me on Skype, and I'll send it over when it's ready. It should be ready by tomorrow, hopefully. What news do you hear from Brendan and Jono about the profit funnel and PPA? Why not convey here what daily business news you hear from them? Yeah, I can do that. So basically what they're working on right now is, I know Brendan is going to put Bang Bang Profits into the profit funnel as well, but it's probably going to be a few days after the product has already launched. So if you want to promote this one yourself, whether you want to make like a review video or website, you'll need to do that yourself, but it is going to be promoted through the profit funnel eventually. As far as Brendan and Jono, they should have a webinar on Thursday. I'm going to tell or remind Brendan that he needs to have one because it's been a while. We were in Portugal for like 2 weeks, so we didn't have anything then. And I'll make sure we get that for sure. We do actually have something, but that's not for me to tell you. I'll ask Brendan if he can talk about that as well soon. So I'm wanting to learn how to build a relationship with my list. Can you help? Yes, Mike. That's actually what I'm doing in my first kind of follow-up sequence. So basically, my goal is that as soon as people opt into my list, I want them to basically feel welcome. So what I do is I'll typically record a short video, and I will tell them something like, hey everyone, my name is Jonas. Thank you so much for opting into my list. And then I'll just explain a little bit about myself. So I'll go, I'm 28 years old. I live in Sweden. I've been doing online marketing since 2015. I've done all kinds of stuff. So I got started with posting in Facebook groups, which made me roughly $13,000. Oh, by the way, if you want that course for free, just click on this link below, and then I'll just send them to a free course that I have where I basically explain how I posted in different Facebook groups and made a ton of money over a couple of months. And then I would be like, please check my next email, because in that one I'm going to cover something really cool that you're not going to want to miss. And the reason that I do that is because I want them to open the next email as well, or the next email, and the next email, so they're not like, okay, well, I got the introduction now, I got this, I'll never open another email. So basically, I just try and build curiosity and also explain about myself so that I kind of stand out, because I'm sure you know this yourself. Like, you've opted into someone's list or you purchase a product, and you'll get one email which is basically like, hey, thanks for buying this product. Here's the link to it to access it. Have a great day. It's kind of hard to like build a relationship with someone, in my opinion, anyway, if you don't kind of like get a face to the person, like who is actually sending this email. So I try and just relate to people a little bit, and I'll just tell people that I struggled for my first couple of years, which I did. For those of you that don't know, I got started with online marketing the very first time back in 2010. This was when I lived in Australia. I went there when I was 20. I went there on something called a working holiday visa. And my goal then was to just stay there for like a couple of months. I think I saved up like $10,000 before I went there. I was working in Sweden for like 9 months or something. And so I went to Australia anyway, and we pretty much did nothing. We stayed at a hotel for like 2 months, which was awesome. We just went to the gym, went to the beach. It was really cool. It was myself, my sister, and there was 2 or 3 friends of us. I can't even remember. We were a lot of people there. Anyway, I eventually met a girl. I moved from, this was on the Sunshine Coast where we started off, and then I went to Perth, met a girl, and long story short, my money ran out and I was being super stupid and I didn't have any money left. I was supposed to get a job after I came back from my short vacation. On my vacation, I went to Bali. I was supposed to have a job, didn't have a job, so I literally came back to Perth. I think I had like literally $8 or $20 in my bank account and I didn't have a job. So at this point, I started getting desperate, and I just went online and I did what probably every single one of you did. I went to Google and typed in how to make money online. And that's how it all started for me. The first product that I purchased, I think, was called Google Sniper, which was basically how to rank websites on Google. And so I kind of explained this in my follow-up messages as well, like how I got started basically. And then I told him the first commission that I ever got was from a website that I ranked. This was kind of launch jacking, which is when you're ranking for like a product name review. But this was launch jacking in a different way. I basically ranked a review website on Google called Taylor Kitsch Workout. And it was like a guy that looked really buff, and he was going to have a movie that came out a couple of weeks later. So I figured, well, I'm sure a lot of people will search for this when the movie comes out because they'll see him and he was like super buff. And so I ranked that one, and I got my first $30 commission a couple of days after the movie launched, and that was just the coolest thing ever. And that's something I'll never forget. And I'll just mention this as well so that people can kind of get a little bit motivated as well. And I'll tell people like this took me several months before I first started seeing results. But when I did, like, that kind of something changed inside of my head. Like, it was a big mindset flip. And I just kind of explained to people like what's happening. So that's what I do personally. But yeah, I can do it on the next call. I'll show you all of my follow-up sequences or all of my follow-up emails, and I'll explain why I did them and how I think you can do yours. So that could be pretty fun, actually. Let's do that on the next call, which will be, as I said, not on Thursday, probably on Friday, unless I'm too busy with Brendan's product then and like general support and stuff. But Friday or Saturday, most likely, is going to be the next one. And let's go through follow-ups then. I'm going to write that down, actually, because I'll forget that otherwise. Let's write that down right now. Cool, let's save that one there. All right, so let's go to the next question. So Barbara, I will get back to you on that one. We're actually just getting started with the clicks thingy. I'm going to actually just get a message from Jono literally right now. He says he'll be offline for the next couple of days. He's in Bangkok. He just arrived. But one thing that he says, and I'll explain that to you on Skype as well, but it's pretty much ready now. The only thing that I have to do now is I actually know exactly what to do. I need to buy something. And after that, we can get that sorted for you. So message me on Skype after this call, and I will get back to you. All right, Mike, so hopefully that answered your question about relationship. But this is something that I actually think is a lot of fun to both talk about and kind of make new follow-ups as well to see which one converts the best. I'm kind of a nerd. So let's definitely talk about that on the next call. I think that's going to be awesome. Cool. So Tom says, do you like to boost your review videos with paid advertising or backlinks? I used to do that, Tom. The backlinks that I got back in the day, so I'll just show you that as well. As I said, I like being transparent. I'll show you exactly what I did. Keep in mind that this was back in 2015 or 16. So would I do it today? Probably not. But maybe it still would work. It probably would, actually. How do I find my orders? There we go. So view all orders. So what I used to get several years ago when I first got started with, let me just make this one a little bit smaller if I can. I can't, of course. Okay, so this is what I did back in the day. So if we go back here, we can click load more. You'll see that all of these backlinks, and I'll just show you dates as well because that's kind of important. I haven't done this in a long time, but this is what I used to buy on all my videos back in the days. And I have more here. So I would get something like this. So 50 high authority do follow trust flow backlinks from Fiverr. I usually bought for $10, and that was enough to rank my video at the top of both YouTube and Google typically, at least Google back in the days. But Google has kind of changed now. And if I were to buy something today for video, I would probably go to the same site where I get links from my website when I want to rank a website at the top. I would go to blackhatlinks.com. You can sign up for an account there. I think you actually get like the first order for free, I think. I know that I did when I did this, when I started using this a couple of weeks ago. But I can actually show you guys here as well. As I said, I like being transparent. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing to rank my websites as well. So if we go to social signals here in order history, you can see that what I'm buying is social signals, as I said here, and I always get the gig for $6. There's another one you can get that is like $12, and then there's one you can get for $17. And my initial thought was, well, obviously it must be better and give me a better chance at ranking if I'm spending more money, right? That's probably what you think as well, because that kind of makes sense. Like there's going to be a lot of competition. The more money you spend, the more backlinks you get, the better you'll rank, right? That's not the case. I've tried this several times. So basically what happens is this. Whenever I purchase the gig for $6, I'll show you that one and then we can go back here. Whenever I purchase this one, $6 or €5, roughly 6 USD, I would rank. And then there was one launcher, like a couple launchers that I knew they were going to be super competitive. So I figured, well, for these, I'm going to buy it for $10 and get twice as many social signals. And I didn't rank. And I kept buying more backlinks for it. I can't remember when I stopped doing this. Let's go back again. So I think for this one, for example, I would get it for $5, I think. Yes, this is $5. This is the minimum gig here. Anyway, what I'm doing is the URL, I just give them the URL to my actual website. Image URL, I just take a picture that I uploaded to my website. It really doesn't matter. Tags, I would have product name review, product name, and then review of product name. Is this like a secret tag script? No, it's what I was taught to do basically, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to change that. It works really well. But let me show you when something changed. I think it was for videos. I think for this one I bought more, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did. So I bought twice as many on this one. And guess what? I didn't rank. So I was like, that's kind of annoying. Loop it. I think I just did the minimum one on this one. I did. Let's see if I'm still ranked for this one. What was it called? Loop it review. I'm not 100% sure. I might have lost the rankings for this one now. Let's just do search Google USA first because I'm in Sweden, and my results will not be the same. It's actually not going to be 100% US here now either. Let's take a look. Loop it, review. Okay, I actually have number 1 here, and I got my video here as number 2 as well. So if we take a look at, just for fun, the other one that I didn't rank, I know that, videos 3.0 review. Maybe I am ranked now. I don't think so. Videos 3.0 review. Okay, I'm actually not ranked too bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But during the launch, I was ranked on page 2, I think. So that was kind of like, okay, that's kind of weird. I sent more backlinks, but I ranked worse. So eLasso review. Let's see what I did on this one. Minimum 1. I'm not sure if I ranked on this one at all. Probably didn't actually. Let's take a look. Lasso review. Okay, actually, I'm number 1 on that one. Cool. And I sent backlinks for $6 to this one. This one made me a couple $100. So if you take a look at another one, so that one is called Udwala Review. That one I made a lot of money on. That one I think I made like 500 on. Let's take a look at Story XY Review, for example. This one I know for a fact I didn't rank this one, at least not during the launch. Okay, so I'm ranked like number 5 or something as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically crap ranking. Ninja Shop Review, I made a lot of money for. So I get ranked number 1 there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to bother you with this anymore, but long story short, it actually works better to spend less money, which is kind of interesting, and it doesn't make any sense to me, but I guess Google maybe thought it was like unnatural if you got more links. But anyway, Tom, to answer your question, do you like to boost your review videos with paid advertising or backlinks? These days, my channel has got so much authority. Like if I show you here, I have 892 videos uploaded. I've been doing this since 2015. And as you can see from my Fiverr history, that I used to buy a lot of backlinks, which was basically something called do follow backlinks. But it was honestly, it was kind of like spam, basically. There was someone that was just posting it on other people's blogs and stuff. It wasn't a high quality backlink, but back in the days, YouTube was completely fine with that and actually ranked my video at the top, and I made a lot of money from it. But if I were to do it again, let's say my channel got closed down or something, God forbid, I would probably just send these kind of links actually, because these are very white hat, these links being like, this is not something that Google would penalize you for. So I would probably, and just to show you, like I still do this for Fuego Breakout. This one actually annoyed me though. I didn't manage to rank this one, which is just super annoying. Let me see actually from, I don't think I ever ranked for this one. That pissed me off, to be honest. Fuego Breakout Review. Yeah, still not ranked for that. Sometimes I was at like number 2 or 3 or something, but most of the time I'm on page 2 or 3, and it was just super annoying. Yeah, so page 2. I don't know why. I don't know what went wrong. I'll keep looking into that and see. But in short, this is the kind of links that I would get. So just go to blackhatlinks.com, go to social signals, go and get the cheapest gig. And please do not be tempted to be like, well, I'm going to outrank Jonas for something. I'll buy 150 social signals, because from my testing, I will outrank you if you buy this gig for $22 and I buy this one for $6, even though it doesn't make any sense because you're going to get here like 58 Facebook shares and I'm only getting 12. But for some reason, the less money you spend, the better you rank. So good news for all of us, I guess. So this is the gig that I'll get. You simply click order. And then as I showed you here, what I do in terms of what I fill out, just my URL to my website. Image URL can literally be any picture you uploaded on that specific review. Tags, product name review, a review of product name. That's it. You get your 12 Facebook shares, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, whatever. That's it. That's what I'm doing to rank my videos or my websites. I do have one other little trick. If you want to know that, let me know. I'll send over a completely free guide on that. It's basically just giving you a few more backlinks from Google and Blogspot and Tumblr, and you'll get indexed really quickly. So if you want that one, just let me know. I'll send that over to you right away. Okay, let's go on to the other questions. I know that I talk a lot. Are there outstanding Profit Builder plugin issues? What do you mean with that, Tom? To be completely honest, I don't use Profit Builder myself. Whenever I want to build a opt-in page, I use InstaBuilder. InstaBuilder can be installed on Fiverr for $5, but seeing as you have it installed for free, if you just want to use like the opt-in page, that should be fine. But yeah, let me know what the issue is, Tom, and I'll see if I can help you out. How to get recordings if I miss a webinar. So Mike, I actually just uploaded call number 2 here. You can see here, it's 5 p.m. for me now. I uploaded this a few hours ago. I'm going to put this in the Facebook group, and I'll see if I can get like a specific area in the Project Profit Academy members area. That would be cool. But yeah, I'll get this one uploaded as soon as we get off this call, and I'll also upload this one. So Hashim says, kindly fix my funnel. Yeah, Hashim messaged me on Skype. I don't know what's wrong with that one, to be honest, but we'll figure that out. And let's take a look at the chat box now. Okay. let's see. Okay, so Johnny says, and the other thing is when I try to sync my Aweber to my lead capture page, I get no results. I copy the form code from inside Aweber. I add google.com as Brendan says. And paste it. Yeah, so basically, Johnny, someone else had this issue as well. I think it was Ron. Ron is on this call now, I think. He also had a similar issue here where it wouldn't save. I think the issue or the way you solve this is to simply click the return button when you edit this. Because I'll see if Ron can. I'll ask Ron later, actually, if he managed to get that fixed. But I think that was it. So there's actually a post on that in the Facebook group. I'll see if I can find that one for you, and I will send you that one on Skype. And Ron says, yes. So Ron, was it actually fixed? Was that the only thing you had to do? You just had to click the enter button, basically, and it did save. That was it? Yeah, that's it, John. It's fixed. That's really cool, actually. So that's the only thing you have to do, John, if it is the same issue. I know that Ron was not the only one who had this issue. I also thought it was kind of weird myself when I looked into it. But the only thing you have to do, if it is the same issue, you just click enter when you're pasting your Aweber code, basically, and it's going to save them. It's really stupid of Profit Builder to act that way, but apparently that works. So Jonas, please send me your bonus page for Commission Gorilla. Absolutely, Heather. I will say, actually, let me just send it to you right now, but please promise me that you will not use my privacy policy. It's not that I would personally care. It's just that I don't think it looks good. Like if someone goes to your bonus page, they look at your site, and some people will go and look at the privacy policy. If they then get redirected to my page, not only will it look kind of weird, but there's also a chance that I'll get your sale instead then, because they might go to my website and take a look at my review if we did a review of the same product, and they buy from my link, and I basically take your affiliate commission. So make sure you don't do that. All right, so what was it called? Bang Bang Profits. As you can see, I have a ton of different ones. Okay, but I'll just take this export code now, and I'll put it in the chat box. Let's see, all panelists and attendees. So you should see it now. Okay, so I just write import code for Bang Profits. All right, so there's the code for you. Hopefully you can see that one. So yeah, just paste that one into your own, but just make sure you edit my name out of it. And as I said, at the very bottom, put a picture of yourself instead and don't have my name, because that's going to make very little sense. But yeah, just use that one, and I hope you get good results. I think you will, because this is the exact bonus page that has made me a lot of money. So let's see. So Jenna says, why are all the Brendan's products that I requested inside PPA are from JB Sue and not from Warrior Plus? I think that's from the old Profit Funnel, Janice, and also the new ones. If you click Get Profit Funnel 2.0, I'm not sure if you've done that yet. If you have, leave your email on my Skype or the Project Profit Academy Skype, and I will then manually set up Profit Funnel 2.0, because that one is most likely ready, and I can set that up for you in like 2 seconds. In Profit Funnel 2.0, almost all products are from Warrior Plus. There's one that is on JV2, and this is something that I know that Hashim had some issues with, and I didn't really know what to answer back then, but Brendan explained it to me. And the reason that the lost code is going to be in 2 different sections in the profit funnel is because the way that this whole system is set up so that you can actually export the leads is that the first lost code that you request, that's going to be a yellow button. And that one basically says, I can't remember, enable profit funnel or something, activate profit funnel, something like that. That's going to take you to the lost code on JD. So basically what that does is it's going to tag you to the autoresponder. I'm not going to get too technical because I'm not 100% sure what everything means either, but it's going to tag you to the profit funnel, and that's how everything can actually be tracked back to you. So when you send people to the profit funnel, it will have your affiliate ID to it, and that's how it's going to track the future Warrior Plus promotions and stuff as well. So that's why you have a couple of JVSU links also in the profit funnel 2.0. In the profit funnel, are bonus pages already created? No, Heather, they're not. What you can do, I'll get back to you on Skype on that, but some of them will have bonus pages, but many of them will not. And the reason for that is, seeing as this is going to be like a promotion from Brendan, it wouldn't make any sense for Brendan to do a review of his own product and then have like extra bonuses and stuff. But if you import the leads to your own autoresponder and you promote them there, you can add your own bonus page there. But this is mainly, I guess, if you want to do reviews of other products that isn't part of the profit funnel, because that's something I think you should do as well. You should absolutely send traffic to the profit funnel, because that's going to be one of the easiest way to make money. But Brendan is only promoting Brendan's products in the profit funnel. So if you want to promote something else, or for example, as I said on Friday when Bang Bang Profits goes live, if you want to promote that one during the launch period, you have to promote it yourself. And that's when you can get my bonus page, for example. Like, let's say you make a website review, or you make a video review, or you buy a solo ad, or you do retargeting. That's when you have use for the bonus page, really. Heather, I waved at you on Skype. Oh, okay, I didn't know you had a question. I thought it was like, hello. Okay, I'll get back to you with that, Heather, and I'll catch you up there. Hi, Jonas, can you also request Brendan to arrange? Yes, Hashim, as I said, this is actually what I was talking about when Barb asked this question. This is 99% done now. I know that a lot of people have been waiting for way too long. I apologize about that. But I assure you, we are very, very, very close to getting this whole thing set up now. So message me on Skype on that. I'd say either today, depends on how long. Basically, what we have to do now is we need to get, and again, I'm not going to go too technical into this, but we need approval basically to do something. And it's not going to be an issue to get approval, but basically we need to do a few tests, which will probably take a few hours, but possibly a day or two. But this week, for sure, everyone will start getting their 300 visitors. So the capture page that I created has a gap at the bottom, and that is not pretty. How can I remove the gap? So Janice, is that on Profit Builder? If that's the case, there's usually something that says row. You might be able to just click the X button there and get rid of a little bit. Like if we go to commission, let's see, we still have gone up. So if you go down here, for example, if you want to get rid of something like this, like it could be like a spacer block, you can just hit the bin here and that will take it down a bit. With Profit Builder, as I said, I don't personally use that one. I use Commission Gorilla, and on the very few times that I have an opt-in box, I will use InstaBuilder. But it shouldn't be too hard. Just let me know what the issue is, and I can look into that. I can go into your WordPress and take a look at the settings and see if I can spot something there. So Godfrey, yes, I know. Please message me on Skype for that as well. We're going to have this up and running most likely tomorrow. I'd say worst case scenario, what day is it today? Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at the very latest. But this week, everyone will get that. Hey, Jonas, can you please check my messages on Skype? Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, I have to go to work. Okay, no worries, Lucas. Well, I got this recording. We'll get this up ASAP. And then Ron said he's up late. I'm guessing you're late, Ron, because you were playing Destiny 2. Is that correct? I'll totally hop on and play that later as well. I'm looking forward to playing with you. So Heather says, I will change it up. Okay, so that was with the import code. That's awesome. Cool. So after I finish my capture page and set up Aweber, and we'll be all ready how you okay. Yeah, no worries. So, Janice, any questions you might have with Aweber and stuff? Aweber is actually the autoresponder that I am using myself. So I've used Aweber since 2013. I was actually looking into my billing yesterday because I was just curious. I signed up for Aweber on the 31st of December 2013. So I've used that for a very long time. I guess that's like 5 years now in a month or so. I know Aweber very well. I know how to set that up as well. So I should be able to get that up on your profit funnel, or sorry, Profit Builder. So just message me after this call. I do need to go and get dinner in a couple minutes, but once I've had dinner, I will get back to you, and I will make sure you get your Profit Builder and Aweber synced up so that you can start getting leads. So Ron says, can we talk after the call on Skype? Yeah, sure. As I said, I need to get some dinner first, and then we'll hop on. I'm going to talk to Barb as well because she has some issues with her files. Yeah, everyone will have to message me after this call that wants to hop on a private Skype call with me. That's fine. But as I said, I just need to get some dinner first. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look in the Q&A box. Okay, so Tom says there was a lost, misplaced theme that was necessary to build the lander. Like, oh, Tom, I actually got that mixed up. I don't think you need a theme at all. You can go to add new pages, and then you just write like simple two-step or something as the title, and then click Profit Builder. I think you need to change something inside of Profit Builder. It's going to be in the right-hand corner. It's going to say something like full template width or something like that. And if you do that, you're going to be able to create your page without the actual Profit Builder theme. So if you want to have another theme but still use Profit Builder, that should be fine. If you're having any issues, message me on Skype and I will explain how you actually set that up. But as far as I understand it, and I tried it myself, I installed it for someone earlier today, and I didn't install the theme because I wanted to see if it still worked, and it does. So it should still work. So yeah, just message me on Skype on that, and I'll get back to you in a couple of hours or so. So Tom says, are most of your 800 videos about product reviews? Are there any other kinds of topics among your videos? I would say like 80% of them are going to be product reviews. I'll show you here. I don't know if you can see it. Some of them are bonuses though. So for example, let's see, so for the Flash method, which is actually a PPA member who launched this product and actually did pretty well. I'm not sure how much money he made from it, but he definitely made a profit and he got a couple hundred buyers on his list. So that's really cool. His name is Ronnie. So 2 of these videos here will be bonuses, but otherwise it's like review, here's some bonuses, review, an update for Project Profit Academy basically, bonus, review, 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 review. So okay, not everything is, but it's actually since like last month or 2 months ago that I started kind of shifting up a little bit. But before then, it was like 98% review. So you can see here it's like super affiliate system review, 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 review. So yeah, most videos in short are actually going to be reviews here. Yes. Let's see. Okay, so Jonas says, meant help about the promotion on my capture page. Yeah, Jonas, hit me up on Skype and we'll get you up and running with that one. Okay, so yeah, Tom, yeah, most videos actually will be. So Ron says, can you check your Skype for the Google Pixel I sent you? Yes, I will send that into the team right away. They typically stop working at 3 p.m. my time, which was 2 hours ago, but they'll install that for you tomorrow and you'll start seeing your Google AdWords populating shortly after that. It'll take like 1 or 2 days. So Tom says, are the old PPA members still making money with the old funnel or is it shut down? If it's shut down, aren't they a little disappointed to have to start over? No, the old funnel is still in place. However, if I were like if you're watching this right now, I would not. I think like the main reason that Brendan actually did a new funnel, or one of the reasons anyways, because it's kind of hard to get approved as an affiliate for other people's products when you're a beginner. And the products that he recommended then were basically products that he had gotten really good results with. So for example, someone mentioned the 5K formula or something like that. I think Brendan made like $2,700 or $4,000 or something with that one. So it's something that converts very well. But he wanted people to get guaranteed approval and also 100% commissions. And that's something that's going to make a massive difference because when you're using paid traffic, it's really important that you get as much money back as possible from your initial budget. So let's say you spend $1,000 on Facebook ads or something. If you're promoting a product that only gives you 50% commissions, it's going to be way harder to break even / profit than if you have 100% commission. So for example, with the old form or with the old funnel, people would get 100% commissions on the front end, which would be between like $5 and $10. And then on the upsells, let's say an upsell was $97, you would get roughly $45 because you'd only get 50% commission. With the new profit funnel now, you get 100% commissions on everything except Project Profit Academy, which is 50%. So it's so much easier to make money. So Brendan and Jonah, they have a lot of $197 products in their funnels, for example. Now, seeing as you get 100% commission, there are fees and stuff, but you're going to get $183 per $197 sale that you get. And if you sell something for $37, you get like $33.89. And if you sell something for, I don't know, they have one for $157, you get like $145. So it's so much easier to break even. And this is important, especially when you're doing paid traffic, but also the fact that Brendan's products, they just convert better than most other people's sales pages. Brendan is really good at writing sales copy. He knows what basically triggers people into buying. And he told me this back in Portugal as well, like, he wrote the sales copy for Fuego Breakout, Fuego Multiplier, and Lost Code. And those three products, I believe, are their best-selling launches or best-selling products in this last year or so. So whenever Brendan writes the copy, it converts really well. And that's another thing as well with the new funnel. Basically, he's writing the emails there himself for his own products. It's very congruent there as well. Like Brendan made the sales copy for the products, for most of them anyway. And he knows the product very well by itself. So everything just works very well with the new profit funnel because he's the one. Okay, my girlfriend's asking about when we're done because apparently, let me see if it's dinner time. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. But yeah, in short, the new profit funnel is so much more profitable because number one, you're getting 100% commissions. Number two, Brendan has written the follow-up sequence here, and it's his own product, so he knows it very well. He knows exactly how he can basically trigger people's buying senses or whatever, and it just works better. So I would say for older members, I don't think anyone is disappointed with getting 100% commissions and having products convert way better. With that being said, though, the older PPA members, like for example, as I said, like Ronnie, that launched his product here, the Flash Method, that was actually a really good product. With that being said, do not buy it. You're a PPA member. You shouldn't buy any more products. I just want to see if I can go back to page 1 here. This one. So what he's doing now, for example, he's probably not sending a whole lot of traffic to the profit funnel because he's got a buyer's list now. So what he can do is he can start retargeting and stuff. He can send affiliate promotions to other people right away. But I would say, no, I highly doubt there's anyone that is disappointed with the new profit funnel. I personally would not be, because this is something that I know for a fact would make me way more money. And it would be so much easier to spend money on ads if I wanted to do that as well. So overall, it's just good news. Next call time and date plan. So what should we say? I know that Brendan is launching Bang Bang Profits on Friday at 9 a.m. EST. So I should definitely have everything ready by then. So let's just say with like 99% certainty, the next call is going to be on Friday at, are most of you guys, are you in the US? I know it's so hard for me to set up a time because I know that some people are going to have to get up really early in the US. I know Ron, for example, he is in Canada. He's like 9 hours behind me, so it's super early there. So if I have these calls really early, some people will have to get up at like 6 a.m. But I can't also really have them later. So this week, for example, my girlfriend has her kids here, and they typically go to bed like 8 p.m., which is 3 hours from me, or 3 hours from now. So, okay, so everyone is 7 hours behind. Barb says she's on the West Coast. I think 9 a.m. would probably be the best. We could probably, actually, let's just do 10 a.m. as well because, oh, wow, Mike says it's 4 a.m. here in New Zealand. Okay, Mike, you know what? I'll do one webinar if you want to. Okay, so Hashim says 9 is best. Do you mean 9 a.m. EST, Hashim's like 2 hours ago? Or 10 a.m. is best for Barb. Okay, let's just say for now, I'll just write the time and date down. So November 16th, 10 a.m. EST. Next call. Let me write that down on my phone because I tend to forget things because I have so many people and so many things that I have to do all the time. But yeah, let's just say November 16th, 10 a.m. EST is going to be the next call. I'm going to set a reminder for this on every Friday. So the same time as this time then. I think that's going to be the best for most people because the people in America will not have to get up at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something then. So I'll set my alarm to 3:55 p.m. for me. That's going to be 9:55 a.m. For you guys. So I'll just have webinar. I'll hit save. So I don't know if you can see this now, but this is now the time that we have. And that is it. So Friday, because that will actually give me some time to finish up if there's something I haven't done for Brendan's product. It will definitely be done then by 10 a.m. because that's 1 hour after launch. So I'll be 100% ready then. So Tom says you might make a FB poll about the best preferred times. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. I might do that as well. Yep. And as I said before, so I'm going to try and get these webinars done on different times because Mike, for example, he's in New Zealand. It's 4 a.m. I guess Mike would like it if I did a webinar at like 9 a.m. my time, which would then be like 8 p.m. his time. That would, however, be like 2 a.m. In the US. So it's impossible for me to get like the perfect time and day for everyone. So instead, Johannes, I'll have to get up at 6 a.m. Aren't you pretty much in the same time as me, Johannes? I think you're like 1 hour behind or something. So I'm not going to do one at 6 a.m. Yes, or my time. That's too early. 2 hours, I think. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, let's just do 10 a.m. on Friday for the next call. I think that's good. So that's the same time as now, or well, since we started like an hour and a half ago. And yeah, let's book that in. I'll give you guys a link. Actually, let's just do that right now. I'll give you a link right away before my computer dies. And then I gotta go and get some dinner. Cool. So Mike says your PPA YouTube webinar videos replays must be set to private. Yes, they are set to private because this is just for PPA members, Mike. I will get another link. Okay, so you guys can see how to set up a webinar as well, if that's something you want to do. So let's go to my webinars and we'll go to schedule a webinar. And that's actually a good idea. Can you guys please sign up right away then so you get like a notification. So let's just do PPA call 4, Q&A, and how to write a follow-up series. Let's do this one on the 16th at, let's change the time to EST. Where is it? There we go. So, all right, what was it? What was it? 10 a.m. EST. Duration, roughly 1 hour, might be an hour and a half. Registration, I'm going to put down to required. I'll have my video on. We'll have computer audio. Entry practice session, yeah, I can do that. Cool, so schedule. Let me give the link to you guys right away. Cool, so I'll put this in the chat box now. Cool, so you guys can register for the next call right away if you can see it in the chat box. And I'll put this on Facebook now right away. So, okay, I gotta go and get some dinner now. As I said, I know a lot of people wants to talk to me on Skype. That is completely fine, but please let me just get dinner first. I'll be back in an hour to an hour and a half, and then we can hop on Skype. Yeah, so I'll put this link in the Facebook group as well so that other people can join. And I'll leave this up for just a couple more seconds so you guys can click it. And then I'll see you on Friday at 10 a.m. EST. I'll get this recording uploaded to the members area ASAP, and I'm also going to upload call number 2 because, as you can see, it's already uploaded on YouTube. I just need to put it in the Facebook group, basically. So for those of you that missed PPA call number 2, that will be posted once I've had dinner in a little while. But that's going to have to be it for now then. So thank you guys for making it to this call. On the next one, on Friday at 10 a.m. EST, we're going to be talking about my follow-up sequence and how I wrote it. And we'll have another Q&A session. So, dinner time for me. I'll get back to your Skype questions in a while, and I'll hop on Skype with some of you as well. Have a great day. I will see you all soon. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, everyone else. I'll talk to you on Friday. Have a great day, and if you have any questions, as I said, add me on Skype. That's going to be the fastest way to get a reply. I check the email every now and then as well, but Skype, I'll just see this one. As you can see here, it's 6 notifications now. So I'll get back to that one. Again, it's Project Profit Academy, so if you haven't added me yet, add me, and any questions you have, ask me there. All right. Thank you so much for attending this call. I'll get the replay uploaded ASAP. Talk to you soon. See ya. Ron, I'll get back to you after dinner.